But yeah, I mean, nothing really felt like it was given to the believability of it, and it wasn't like there was anything interesting being said about the AI stuff other than AI bad.
Right, exactly,
And
yeah.
I get it. I agree generally of like, sucking up a bunch of like writer's stuff to spit out
Garbage,
to spit out garbage, but like it felt like it was written by an AI, and that makes it a lot
I think
harder.
that's the other problem too. Yeah.
Why is her underwear hanging out?
We talked about this before. I think it's just style at the time.
And it looks like the blue sage is working on a levitation.
But yeah,
machine
it's
to move them. Assuming it's operational,
I don't
we're
know.
gonna
It
need
it felt,
ourselves to control it.
very shallow
I
and
guess
very
you two are
plain,
going
but
to have to find some
people
more.
were really
Take a look at his notes.
connected to it, and
Back and give us an update.
it just didn't feel believable to me, basically. So it was hard for any of it to feel believable.
It's not the first game I've had that experience with. There's a lot of AAA games I have that experience with where it just Grand Theft Auto. Like Grand Theft Auto does not do anything for me. I'm appreciative
Oh, I
of
haven't played that in a while.
I'm appreciative of Grand Theft Auto functionally for what it does for the industry and stuff, but like I don't find I fundamentally care all that much about GTA.
I liked 3 and Vice City quite a bit, and San Andreas, but 3 is supposed to be like a Godfather-style mafia
Well,
type
a
of
lot,
thing.
a lot of those games are like that. I mean, a lot of them are about that mindset of, crime is cool. Do crime things.
But even those, like, its big, thing that GTA did is whatever one it goes into, it leans hard into it. So in terms of 3, it leaned very hard into, like, the Godfather angle for a bunch of it, which I watched the Godfather movies as a kid and had no idea what it was fucking doing. But it tends to at least try and like lean into that sort of stuff and make it feel like that kind of a, whatever its vision is, Rockstar tries to stick to it. And this one it felt like it didn't have a vision or something. I don't know. Oh no, it had a vision. It felt like it just didn't commit. But it I don't know. Because like, we did there was that level where it was like the wandering around in like the fantasy level with all of the like spooky-ish characters, or it was like a fantasy town, Halloween-y type area. And it's like, okay, you're trying to make a cozy fantasy story. Then to do that, you need to use some of the fucking themes and stereotypes from fucking cozy fantasy. They just didn't.
Right.
And it's
That's
like,
fair.
if you're gonna do a sci-fi thing, you gotta fucking look at what's there and
What is sci-fi you do? Exactly.
and just copy it. It doesn't even have to be good. You just have to copy it, or like make a reference to it, or do it in that style.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's going to be a little hard to do because platforming is not quite storytelling.
Platforming's not conducive to storytelling.
So you've got a big challenge there. You're not going to be able to make a platformer feel like you're reading a book or some bullshit, right? Like,
I mean, you could. They did that one level that we hated.
yeah. But I wouldn't expect moving through it to tell much of a story without doing a time crisis style thing, right? Because it's all on a rail, basically.
Yeah.
And that was one of the big criticisms I saw of people that were criticizing it online, was that the game just felt like it was entirely on a rail. There's no reward for exploring.
The reward is more platforming. That was
Yeah,
what
for getting
reward
the
is.
extra.
Yeah, but you're not fundamentally wrong. I think that's one of the bigger.
Wait, can you buy
criticisms
those
I have.
too now?
I want to get all the orbs, so I don't want to deal with it for right now. But no, that I think is the biggest problem I have fundamentally is that there is nothing else in the game. Do you know what the easiest thing in the world to put in a game is, Rob?
Collectibles?
Well, I was going to say a reward for collectibles, costumes.
Yeah.
You could put the girls in generic fantasy outfits or generic sci-fi outfits.
Yeah, I
Give
mean,
us the
all the
ability to
outfits in the game
customize
are
and
really
stuff.
tasteful, right? They're not like weirdly sexual.
I mean,
Love that
they
guy's
could
just
have made
crying
them
there.
weirdly sexual. You want to talk to the crying man? There's also the man in the barrel.
I forgot about the man in the barrel.
I don't usually talk to
And
these
the
people. I just go
Spartan.
do their quests.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year.
I mean, this guy's great.
Then that horrible monster
I do like this guy a lot.
arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment.
That's the
So,
boss of the second area, by the way.
Armor shining in the sun. I
Standing up
climbed
there
the hill to
menacingly.
take him on.
But yeah, that's another reason that I'm surprised there hasn't been an anti-woke backlash against the game,
Have you tried
is
attacking it with
because
your melodrama?
Yeah,
you
you
can't
think
put
it
the
would-
characters
you
in
think it would
sexy
get-
outfits,
Yeah,
and we know how much they want to fuck the blue M&M.
this is true too. We knew that was a big thing. Hi, Byron. How's it going, buddy?
Leave Ross alone, cat. He's allergic.
This is true, but I did take my allergy pills, so I should be okay
Master
today.
of Blue Eco and a mechanical genius devised a machine capable of lifting the
God
This is
damn,
also
this has
why
a
I don't
lot
talk.
of
This is why I
fucking-
don't talk to people
Yeah,
and just go
jeez.
do their quest, Rob.
He has a lot to fucking
They
say.
all do, and that's why I don't bother talking to them.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, the bad guy was just a mustache-twirling bad guy, right? Like, that's easy to point out. He was not a bad. He was not like a well-built-out bad guy. He's just like evil for the sake of evil, or evil for the sake of wanting money, or not even money, because he was basically telling investors to fuck off.
Oh, I actually had to talk to this guy because I can't. I need to pay him money to open the bridge.
Bring me
Oh.
90 precursor orbs and I'll
Okay, that's fine.
It would have been so funny if we were just wandering around, refusing to talk to the NPCs, and he had to pay him.
Oh, I would have realized that.
That guy
soon
skips
enough.
leg day, by the way. Inappropriate.
He sure does.
What are we
yeah.
teaching our
What are we teaching our children by skipping leg day?
viewers?
Yeah.
Look at him.
fix the bridge.
Up, your cat's about to throw up.
Me to get involved with that creature again.
Your cat decided to throw up near the capture card. Still working on it. I don't think he actually threw up, so or he just ran to a spot that's more convenient to throw up in. He was doing something. I don't know. Yeah, I would have realized it before I couldn't get up here to get these precursor orbs.
You don't have enough power cells to power the Blue Sage's
Okay, I
machine.
still can't get up there.
You
That's
can't
fine.
lift that boulder until you collect
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
the
it's
power cells.
the bad guy is a mustache twirling villain.
He's
There's
not even.
really.
He's not even that. He's just not
Well, I just mean
involved
he's
in the
evil
plot.
for evil's sake. There's no more
Yeah.
description to him than just evil to be evil.
Like I could have gotten into him more if he was like a handsome Jack, like taunting you or something the whole time. Don't worry about that. That's,
Well, yeah, if there was more to him than just him being, it was a little funny. And you know, it's obviously it's going to be like plot driven rather than character driven, and there's not really too many options.
It's just not how we liked our stories.
Yeah, I mean that one's more of a taste and preference thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that that a story is going to be good or bad if it's character versus plot driven. It's just how you want to consume the media. But like that one was just obviously they're not going to have any agency. They're trapped. That's the whole point.
Yes.
So everything that happens is going to happen to them, and they react and experience it, and that's just going to have to be how it is in that the concept they had for the game. So whatever.
Yes.
Could it have been more interesting? I think if they had figured out. Oh god, coming at you. If they figured out a way to do that, like, in a character-driven way, where the reason you're in those worlds is because they're doing something or have a goal, I think that could have been a lot more.
Well, you could have fundamentally given us random NPC character A. And NPC character A is a story character who exists only in the concept of the story, but he's a character that you care
They
about and you
really
want
should
to
have
do
had
something
stuff
with.
like that, right?
Like Bing
that
Bong. Everybody
actually-
cares about a character named fucking Bing Bong. It's not that hard to do it.
As long as you don't make it racist against Chinese, because that is
Well,
a really loaded name. to
that's very
fucking just
dangerous. Yes, you're
throw
not
around.
wrong fundamentally. But again,
No,
it
I think
says-
actually, I think that
solves all your problems.
honestly,
is
yeah.
by
If they actually had a character in each game that was like, or in each world that
this
would
is
interact
what you're
with
doing.
you.
You're saving you're saving the prince.
Yeah,
You're saving
or,
the kingdom.
Right, and then it's like, okay, now I'm in a fantasy world. A generic fantasy character has asked me something, and like this generic
this
fantasy
is my
character
call
has
to
a
adventure.
generic.
This is
yeah.
my call to action. It's it's
And now it changes from them reacting to all of the weird shit their stories throw at them, and to them going into the stories to do something specific each time.
right. I think it also makes them better writers in comparison because even if you're doing something generic, at least there's a story being told.
Yeah, and that gives you like something more to latch onto.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they would have just
This
did
has
that,
been
and then you would
us-
have then
this
you
has
would
been Ross and Rob fix split fiction.
fix split fiction. Just put it
Yeah.
one or two NPCs in each world, and then it'll allow you to really show off the generic. It'll allow you to really hit the genre expectations.
Listen, fix the generic storytelling, and then we'll fix the generic platforming afterwards. That's what we're going for,
I mean,
right?
look, all you got to do to fix the generic platforming is to just have everything build upon what's already there. Don't add something new that changes it.
Like, what
in a
if
way
you
that, like,
had a
restricts.
jetpack while also on a dragon?
I mean, sure.
I'm
That-
serious. I'm not just
That
doing
doesn't
a
sound
bit.
very fantasy.
I'm not. Well, I would have liked
Fantasy
to see more
jetpack.
genre mixing.
Yeah, actually, that would have been kind of fun if they were legitimately trying to mix up the genres.
Correct,
and,
which is
like,
also the thing I
pulling-
thought I was
pulling
buying
stuff.
into too. 'Cause
I mean, yeah, I assumed that split fiction meant that it was going to be
yeah.
and this is because I didn't look at anything beforehand. It's my fault, but my assumption
Well,
was that it
I
was
thought
going
that
to,
by watching all the trailers and stuff that there would be that you get settled in and then they start mixing it up and the thing they were in would start glitching and so it's like dragons in fantasy world or dragons in sci-fi world or something or
And that would have been interesting too, because then that gives them something to do, which would be to correct the
the
Time
imbalance,
Splitters
correct the
style
imbalance in
shit,
their
right?
story and just
That's
bring
what Time Splitters did.
Yes. They should have made Time Splitters. Why the fuck did they make Time Splitters?
I mean, see, there's another good example. Time Splitters. I mean, it wasn't platforming, but it was still just go to a level and run around, right?
Yeah.
And each one was like, here's a generic Wild West level. Here's like a generic Cyberpunk level.
Yeah.
And it has characters and a plot that's generic
Oh hey,
for
it's
that.
it's two bros on a trench wear your trench coat. I don't need to fight them. I don't care. That's what I was looking for.
So
Yeah,
I'll be really sad if it like wins Game of the Year,
I think
especially
it will.
over.
I think it's gonna be Claire.
Yeah.
I think that's got an unlock. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Death Stranding 2 somehow does something
Or Donkey
crazy.
Kong.
Or Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong might be a sleeper.
I appreciate that Split Fiction
They're designed to
shows
tear
that
more
there's
at your heartstrings by watching a human
yeah,
child with a
that'd be
gorilla.
fun.
They're going peak Harambe with Donkey Kong. That's how they're going to get you. That's how they're going to get you in the emotions.
All right, I need to look up this trailer. I do appreciate that Split Fiction shows there's a market for couch co-op.
Yeah.
And that maybe, oh my god, did I show you the picture of Vic Mignogna from 2011?
You showed me a lot of pictures
Look,
of Vic
he just
Mignogna.
looks
He-
like
he-
a
he
man
looks
who
like
does
he
denies
looks
the
like
fact
he-
that he's aging.
Yeah, cause we joked about how you lost all your hair at 20 and you immediately look 45. Like he's determined to hang on to 45 with dear life and is failing horribly.
Yeah. I mean, the frosted tips. Yeah, at some point, you got to stop trying to dress like a fucking.
You gotta stop
NSYNC,
thinking like you're 20, because
yeah.
you're not 20, and that's fine. But also he's not 20 and looks like he's been heavily drinking. No, so what was it? Or you're just watching the trailer?
Yeah, I'm looking at the trailer.
Okay. It's a direct. It's like 15 minutes. You're not gonna get the whole feel of it. So yeah. But I do think it tugs at your heartstrings. I mean it's It's like a Pixar movie, but it's Mario. Well, Donkey Kong, but yeah.
Damn.
So-
That is a good direction for them to go with it, though.
Well, because like, if you were to, I'm not saying there's a problem with the Donkey Kong franchise until now, but like, Donkey Kong is not a hero. He is entirely motivated only by his own desires of getting bananas. There's never fundamentally been, you know, it's like, unlike other Nintendo platformers, like Donkey Kong only fights for himself. Now he's fighting for somebody else. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I mean, that kind of adds up, technically. I'm trying to think of the various games. You know, he was only in the first Donkey Kong Country, right? Because he's a bitch.
Well, the other two he got captured in, so he's not in it. But and then Donkey Kong 64, like, you know, same thing. He's mostly in it for himself and his bananas that were stolen. Yeah, those were the rare era Donkey Kongs. Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze. To call them plots would be generous, but it's mostly just to take out invaders of his island.
It really was just like fending off invaders to his island.
Yeah.
Lots of that.
It's not like he's being a hero or anything. It's mostly just, you know, he's territorial. He likes bananas. Like, you know, it's like, which is fine. I mean, you know, they made some of the greatest platforming games of all time with it not really being a thing. And you know what Miyamoto's famous saying is, like, if you put a story in my game, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's why Majora's Mask had a story, and it was great because Miyamoto
Was
sometimes
involved, yeah.
doesn't fucking know what he's doing.
Right, exactly.
I like the guy and all, and I get his vision, but look at how much, like, how good it can be when you actually do.
On one hand, he's not wrong. Mario has not needed a story.
Yeah, right.
On the other
And really,
hand,
technically,
something like
Zelda
Zelda
hasn't.
needs a story.
Yeah,
Or at least
the early
something.
games. Yeah, it moves a little bit there with like the light world stuff. Just enough to be like evocative to like give you a taste for what's going on and like a desire for more of that. But then, you know, when fucking Majora's Mask rolls in, because Ocarina of Time is just the same old princess.
Yeah.
Princess capture and elements, bad guy, you know, or elemental temples and stuff like that. But Majora's Mask is like, all right, we're kicking it up to 11. It's gonna be dark and gritty.
Yes.
And people fucking, I actually don't know if people loved it at the time.
I think Majora's Mask is one of those games that became more loved over time. The opposite of Donkey Kong 64.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, Wind Waker was the exact same way. Wind Waker was not well received early on. People bitched and moaned about Wind Waker.
I probably would still bitch and moan about Wind Waker, honestly. I bitched and moaned at the start. I can say I got over the bitching about the cell shading.
The cell shading didn't bother me. What bothered me is the controlling the wind fucking sucked, and that's why the Wii.
Yeah, I was gonna say what.
And that's why the Wii U version of the Wind Waker I actually played all the way through and fucking loved.
I didn't. I should have, because we got the
Wii U version.
Yeah, well, we got the Wind Waker version of the Wii U.
Oh dang.
But my sister has it because she took it.
God damn.
The monster.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't even listen to this, so she doesn't even know that I'm talking shit.
I mean, I've talked shit about my sister so many times on this show. And also
Talk shit about her and talked up Raymond Flavin.
Well, always Raymond Flavin. I mean, you know, if you need legal services, Raymond Flavin's your guy. God damn it, I was just there. God damn it.
Follow that pipe.
And yes, it will suck it up if I take too long. Yeah, I gotta do that
Can't
two
just
more
pop
times.
them all open. Yeah.
No, I gotta do it 2 more times. Where's this one need to go?
I want to refute your thing that Donkey Kong is just a selfish protagonist. But
He is!
I know.
What does he do? He just wants bananas.
They're all, I mean, all of these platformers usually are just very, you know, shallow. That's just kind of like the point. But yeah, I mean, like Spyro, what's Spyro doing? He's out to fucking...
He's rescuing a lamb.
And Ratchet and Clank are something similar, right?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank are saviors of the galaxy, yeah.
And Mario's out saving the princess.
Uh-huh.
Link is out saving the princess, or they're out, you know, correcting something that Ganon's doing.
Sly Cooper is about his family's legacy. about his family legacy. You know, here, I'm gonna do it this way. Hang on. I can't smell. My nose is all clogged up because of the cat smell.
Is that true about Sly Cooper?
Yeah, Sly Cooper is about his family legacy and stealing from the people who stole his family legacy.
All right, that's deeper than I was expecting for a
Sly
fucking
Cooper actually
bandit.
has really. Sly Cooper actually has deep fucking lore, dude. We should play Sly Cooper.
Maybe. I've never actually touched those
We play the
games.
first Sly Cooper. It's baby stealth.
Yeah, that I did know.
It's baby's first Metal Gear, but it's platforming.
I thought Siphon Filter was Baby's first Metal Gear.
Oh, this is your okay. God damn it.